Hi, everyone. Okay, quick president and executive branch PowerPoint, starting with the cabinet. The cabinet is in the executive office of the White House, and it is a group of experts that advise the president. They are chosen by the president. So, yes, party makes a difference. They will probably select people from their own party to head these departments. There are 15 cabinet departments in the executive branch, and the department heads are called secretary of that department. So above, if you look at Department of Education, that would be Secretary of Education, who heads that department. Department of the Treasury, that would be Secretary of the Treasury. But on this one, Department of Justice, that's the only department that has a different name for the head of that department, and this department's head is called the Attorney General. Other offices within the cabinet rank, or with cabinet rank, include the National Security Advisor, the Director of the OMB, which is the Office of Management and Budget, and the EPA Director, or Environmental Protection Agency Director. Within the executive office of the president, you have several other councils and offices. This EOP, or Executive Office of the President, is a launch pad for implementing policy. They help the president carry out the day-to-day responsibilities of the presidency. Some of the important EOP offices include the White House office, the National Security Council, the Office of Management and Budget, which you've heard of, and the Council of Economic Advisors. Within the Executive Office of the President, you also have the White House office. The White House office develops policies favored by the president. They research policy. And the White House office is made up of staff members who are very loyal to the president and are trustworthy. They're handpicked. The president considers them close allies and confidants. These are people that are not confirmed by the Senate, so the president pulls in his personal loyal group to surround him in the White House office. Key positions include Chief of Staff, who advises the president and manages the White House office, Press Secretary, who's the president's spokesperson to the media, and White House Counsel, which is the president's lawyer. These positions are often in TV shows like Scandal or West Wing or House of Cards. So, because they're the ones that are close to the president and know what's going on all the time. All right, next in the Executive Office of the President is the National Security Council. They advise the president on key national security and foreign policy matters. That should say foreign policy. Regular members include the Vice President, the Secretary of Defense, Secretary of State, Secretary of the Treasury, and the Assistant to the President for National Security Affairs. The president officially chairs the National Security Council, and that's it for them. All right, moving on. Office of Management and Budget comes next. They create the president's annual budget, which the president submits to Congress every January. That budget outlines all income that is in the form of taxes and expenditures that are expected for the coming year for all of the executive agencies and departments. The OMB staff manage the budget's execution, or how it's used and how it's spent, by federal departments and agencies. And that is it for this PowerPoint.